はい、FF16 2周目ファイナルファンタジーチャレンジモードをやっていきたいと思います。そうだ、オットーと話してなんかマーサがなんかやばいらしいんだよね。あ、新しいの買っとこう。でもあれだ、強いのないわ。買える。アビリティポイント。これ持ってるよね。ポーションマックス。そして強化してもらおう。お、レビンボルト。これがいいか。あった。40%。よっしゃ。これでアビリティポイントがよりもらえるようになった。で、オットーに話してマーサのところに行こう。オットー。
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
みんながマーサ守るやつか、ベアラが。
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool,The Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.And
now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
あの教会のやつか。どっかで新しいクエストが発生した。どこや。ここら辺か。クエスト受注してから行くか。一緒に片付くクエストだといいんだがな。確かなんか塗料がないとかいうやつじゃなかったっけ。
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it.
なんで腐敗しやすいんだろう。微生物が存在しないから。よく考えたら木製のエレベーターってすごいよな。なんか歯車とロープみたいなので動いてそうだよね。
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it.
表情が柔らかくなってるくらいの。
To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. あ、ここからも出られる。なるほど、ここか。じゃあ帰りに。この水って毒なんだっけ？いや、毒ではないけど腐敗が早く進んじゃうみたい。なんでだろうね。微生物がいないのかな。あ、石の剣。
What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
Cool.
And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
粛清ね。アナベラの野郎め。
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
How do?
新しいのはどれだ？これか？あ、そうだね。黒騎士だ。そんなやついたな。雑魚いから忘れてた。悲しみの入り江。なんで悲しみの入り江って名前つけたんだろう。マーサー。
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
気をつけろよ。まっすぐ近くだからな。
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
ブラックヒール。へいへいへいへいへいへい。まだいる？待ってろよベアラー。
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
誰か。
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
できればの話だがな。
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
やってやんよ。62。ホームラン。それい。ほい。ほら、福箱やり返せこの野郎。いた。思ってたより高レベル。意外とレベル高かった。意外とレベル離されてたわ。弱かったけど。
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
うわー、だってここにいるベアラーたちってもうさ、マーサが買い取った弱ってるベアラーたちでしょ。なんでそんなことをする必要があるんだ。ねえドルガル。あ、なんかアイテムがあった。 別にいらないやつだった。
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
ほぼほぼ石化してる。
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
ロザリアから始まったっていうのが嫌だよね。
Where are you?
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
ね、手足から石化する。末端から行くんだね、外側から。シドも手だったもんね。手が辛そうだった。
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
うちの石の剣たちはさ、みんなほとんど元ベアラー？
I'll do it.
Of course.
元ベアラーだから魔法を使って戦ったりしてんのかな。あんまみんなが戦ってんの見れたことないんだけど。でもバレないように活動してるってことは使えないのか、外じゃ。この野郎。4レベルぐらい離されてるのか。戦っとくか。ああこっちか。いや、もっと回るか。もっと回るな。アナベラが指示してるからロザリアが標的なのかな。そうだね、イーストプールで全滅させた一件でなんか加速したって感じだろうね。うわー、やばい、これ一撃で殺される人じゃなかったっけ。 ああ、死の宣告された。ナイストライ。あー、それやばい。ハリー。やばい。はい。あ、それやばい。やばいか。よし。これで削る。うおー、やっぱザクほどは削れないよな。怖い怖い怖い、それ怖い。あはー、食らったか。もう一回。死の宣告を浴びに行く。くらえーい。あ、それやだ、それやだ。ふう。あ、嘘。最悪。嘘じゃん。もうちょっとだったのに。あ、それやだ、それやだ。やっちまったよー。いた。はい。くらえ。さっきのは練習ということでくっそー。あー、ちょ、待って待って待って、これやばい、これやばい、これやばい、これやばい。危ない。この野郎、この野郎。 飛び回ってやる。痛い。あ、いた。怖いな、範囲から抜けんなお前。それの範囲が広いんだよな。外した。痛い痛い。いた。はあ、危ない危ない。よし、はい。くらえ、今度こそ仕留めてやる。よし。たく。手こずらせやがって。
You didn't see that coming.
2回分の経験値くれよ。ポーション拾う、ポーション。まあ金はあるから買えばいいんだけどさ。この辺りでマーサを守ってくれたベアラ、結構なこの灰というか砂というか、重そうだったのにやっぱり4次元ポケットに収まってんのか。クライブの右手に。削る系の技ってギガフレアが一番効率がいいんですかね。多分星の数で言うとね、あ、星の数で言うとね5でしょ。多分こっち、そうね、オーディンの斬鉄剣かバハムートのギガフレアって感じかな。意外ともう、あーでもな、ここやっぱりあれか、バハムートにしといた方がいいのかな。あいつが逃げ回って飛んで逃げ回るっていう手を使うこういう感じかな。で、ほら斬鉄剣使いこなせないからさ斬鉄剣が使いこなせる人は斬鉄剣の方が圧倒的に回数使えるもんね。技を当てればさ、技も結構早めに溜まるんだよね。で、斬鉄剣が使いこなせない人は多分ギガフレアの方が 楽だしね、当てるの。てい。ただこういう雑魚付きとかにはなんか使いづらいけどね。まあ使ってもいいんだけど。大丈夫かお前。一回村に入って休んだらどうだ。サンキューって言われた。オーディンは上級者向けってことなんでしょうね。強いさ、きっとさ、動画とかでさ、ノーダメとかやってる人いるでしょ。とか多分なんだっけ、アーケードモードでさ、スコア稼いでる人ってどういう戦い方してんだろうね。まだ見たことないや。あ、マーサ大丈夫か。
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Mata またクエストが外したぞ。あ、プラスクエストだ。あ、これはロザリアの心じゃないか。
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
やっぱ口が合ってるね英語
Where
に。
can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. Rotten scoundrels were
Chocobo
driving
ni
the poor
kikoeru.
things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
チョコボ。あそこは下に降りてから行った方がいいのか。いや、こっちだった。見る方間違えてた。
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
You are chocobo. サソリ。
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
意外と近くを通っても襲ってこない。
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
野党をボコボコにしている。
They're in trouble.
あれはあれこの奥だっけ。この奥だ。チョコボ長生きだね。
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't
トルガル
think
も
you'd
だ
see
け
the
ど。
last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
すべての敵を倒しましょう。ヘイヘイヘイスカルダーニューエネミーズ来いや。あ、ここにもまだいた。トゥースロー。あ、大きいのが来ちゃったね。はい。おほー。あ、いた。早かった。意外と早かった。ハリー、はい。せいせいせいせいせいせいせい。はい。溜まってなかった。意外と溜まってなかった。 ゴーゴーゴー。パリー。ハントマンをハントする。これはジルが角球入れたな。アンブロシア。
You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
多いが本当に多いだった
Thought
よ。
I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
俺のアンブロシアなんだ。
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount.
アンブロシアもパパにもらったのかな。
Fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
このイベント泣きそうになるんだよな。わかる。生き物系やばいよね。
Well,
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want
綺
to
麗
come
な
with
目。
me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
記念品くれるぞ。やっと飾れる記念品がもう一個増えたか。ちゃんと眼帯もあるんだからな。
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at
いや
you.
絶対ロザリアの人だったら見たことある。
When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road,
ああ、そっちか。
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
いや、この格好してったやろ。
My double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
このおじさんもだいぶいい人だな。ね、アンブロシアと持ちつ持たれつやってきたようだ。
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
ちゃんとアンブロシアの仲間が2匹いるから一緒に来てくれるんだね。で、こっちの人数に合わせていい感じに来てくれると。素晴らしいな。チョコボ解放。ここからですと、ああ、こっちに飛んでった方が早いか。そして早速アンブロシアほい。ありがとう。シスルソーン。せい。いけいけー。はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。よし。
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
FF ってチョコボに乗るとテンション上がりますよね。チョコボの音楽もいいしね。早く移動できるし、可愛いし、空飛べるし。あ、ごめん、ジルぶつかっちゃった。癒されるよね。あ、2000って結構溜まったじゃん。何を強化しようかな。ひたすらオーディンマスターになってみるか。エリアルブラストをマスター化するか。あー、そうだ、さばきのイカズチもいいんだよな。もうちょい貯めよう。うまい人のやつ見たいな。あ、ガブが戻っているはず。ちょっとクエスト終わらせてくるわ。ガブとは手紙のやり取りしただけでまだ会ってないんだよな。
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
これを塗ってくれ。強粘液何の容器に入れて持って帰ってきたんだ。瓶かな。
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, level up. 頑張れ頑張れ。ガラスとかあんのかなこの世界。瓶はあるんじゃないのかな。あ、なんか瓶っぽいのに入ってるよ、瓶っぽいのに。力の薬と守りの薬は粉らしい。あ、エリクサーとかもやっぱ瓶に入ってる。英雄の薬は錠剤。ラストエリクサーも瓶だね。ガブおかえり。誰と話してんの？タルヤか。おっと思える。
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
散々な言われよう。
Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
出た。
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
鉄王国だ。オットーの事務仕事解放そんな名前だったっけ
What are we waiting for, indeed?
支度をしたらね。ああ、手紙も来てるわ。植物園。ああ、リンゴか。フーゴが先だったと勘違いしてた。ね。なんか鉄王国ってもうちょっと後だったような気したけど、こんな早かったっけ？アンブロシアのバグ、ロザリアの心。ってことはこれクライブいつもアンブロシア呼ぶときつけてるから持ってるってこと？常に携帯してんのか。アンブロシアとの再会。アンブロシアと再び会えてよかった。以前あなたがフェニックスゲートの事件であの子に助けられた話をしてくれたでしょ。今回ロザリアであの子が人々を守り続けていたと聞いて本当に変わらない正義感と優しさを持つ子だと思った。ロザリアの心も素敵な呼び名だけれども、きっとあの子はあなたにアンブロシアと呼ばれるのが一番嬉しいのでしょうね。ジル。まあ俺のアンブロシアだからな。新しい装備が作れるようになったわけではなさそうだから、あれ名声ポイントもう一回同じのもらえるのかな。手のひらから出すんでしょうね怖いな。ミュトスってそんなこともできるんだ。
Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Come to claim your just desserts?
あ、やっぱもらえるんだ。あ、アビリティポイントがあるから。
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
ネクタール。クライブ待ってたクポ。
What's the matter, Nectar?
ネクター。こいつを見るクポ。
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
そこクポ。モグはモーグリ族の偉大な勇者なのにモグより強そうな奴がいるのが許せないクポ。クライブこいつらを全部倒してくるクポ。
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
そういえば前のクリア前のデータで最後ザンブレックに出るドラゴンみたいなやつ倒してないな。まだ出てきてないな。レベルが足りなくて。あ、もう倒したことになってる。よし、じゃあ行くか。ホーククライクライブがこの表情でモーグリットと会話してるのじわるこの無表情で。あれだ、ポーション買ってこないと。ポーション拠点に着いたら自動でポーション買わしてくんないかな。お金は払う。
Is it business or pleasure?
これとこれ。
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
これで行くぜ。おじさんに会いに。まあでもおじさんに会う前にいろいろあるよね、確か。ロザリア南部。
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
本当すごいよね、一人で。
Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
カブ完全に忍者ですよね。
Come on.
忍者だね。世界観が違ったら絶対忍者だね。
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
アンバー。あまり歓迎されなかったところか。
Time to fight.
No, this time.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
確かアンバーもあれだよね。エーテルだまりになっちゃった気がする。
Welcome, stranger.
買いたいものはないかな。持ってる。
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take...
たなびの守り手かなだった気がする。聞き込みあれ、こっちにキラキラが見えたような。あ、ちょっと奥だったか。不穏な音楽が。
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
黒騎士なのにナイトじゃないんだ。
They visited the village.
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
謎のファンクラブ。
These firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and it's just as
ね、
swift.
黒騎士の何がいいんだろう。
Pay
鎧。
our tributes. We are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
いるよ。
A new ally would certainly be welcome, Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
さあ行こう、アンブロシア。ああクライブが暴走している。
Fly, Ambrosia.
フライアンブロシア。
Take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
いった異物ゾーン。
Thanks, girl. Ever since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is breaking them? Did the mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい。痛い。なんだお前、何しやがる。レベルは高いけど、まあ別に強くはないな。はい。はい、お前も来て、お前も来て。よし。ザコのレベルが完全に上になってきました。あれ、逆いっちゃった。ね。やばいね。ザコにレベルが追いつかなくなってきてる。レベル上げの方を先にやった方がいいのかな。アビリティアクセサリー。黒騎士いた。どうもこんにちは。とりあえず数減らしときますね。クソベラー。よし。レベルを高くする方のアクセサリーも作ってつけるか。はいはいはいはいはいはい。またいるよ。スイン。それそれ。はい。あ。オッケー。
blood, Clive.
And still wet.
大量だよ。
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
出た決め台詞。
On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
はい。ケアルやるなよ。あ、もっと来るんだっけこれ。ケアルすな。誰だケアルしてんの。ケアルやろう先に。お前か。それ。はい。ケアルがなければお前らなんか。ホームラン。はい。はいはいはいはいはいはい。ランジランジランジランジ。英語だとジルの雄たけびがないんですね。確かに雄たけんでないね。近くに寄れば聞こえんのかな。
Tell me what I want in the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in ordeal. Guardians of the flame.
どうせ死ぬくせに。
Then we hurry.
ここか。むごいやつ。
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
「ベアラーだけど魔法を使い果たしてないから灰にならないんだよね。
This was my mother's doing.
アナベラはこれを見ても何も思わないのかな。
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
まだ母上って言ってんのが偉いよね。
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
ああ、どこもかしこも。全員ベアラなわけじゃないよね。この人ベアラじゃないわ。見せしめか。
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
16で一番の悪手はアナベラですよね。間違いないね。だってあの人さ、人間なのに、まあアルテモはさラスボスだけど、なんか人間じゃないじゃん、そもそも。あの人人間だからね。アナベラやばいよね。
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
ロザリス。
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
あ、そんなこと言うんだ。アンブロシアは撫でられないのか。あ、ごめん、トルガル。しれっと通り過ぎる。
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gates and see where that gets us.
入りたいんだけどな。
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
あれ、ここから秘密基地行けるんだよね、多分あのボートで。あそこら辺かな。さすがに見えないか。で、あれがロザリスかな。あ、足跡がめっちゃついてる、ちゃんと。ポートイゾルテ。トルガルとの思い出の地だよ。
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
More than enough for
Fuck off.
Find the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties.
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
再会。めっちゃ出ちゃった。
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
おじさんは無事のようだ。はい。では今日はここで切っとこうかな。次からいろいろとね、いろいろと文字通り再会がいっぱいあるから。いやー、レベルが足りないな。やっぱレベルのやつつけた方がいいのかな。40% 多く。技を覚えるか基礎体力を上げていくかっていう話だよね。ドローミストライカー。悩むな。レベル上げた方がいいのかな。 HP 増やした方がいいのかな。でもどうせ増やしたところで一瞬で死ぬよね。死ぬときはすげえ削られるんだもん。まあそれだったらアビリティポイントを稼いで強化しようかな。でも力とかが上がらないとどっちにしろ威力下がっちゃうのかな。まあ一応作ってしばらくつけてみようかな。はい。じゃあ次回はですね、再会ということで私の大好きなおじさんと再会できるので楽しみにしております。アビリティが大事なゲームですからね。そうだよね。アビリティを強化していったらさ、でも発動する時間は短くなるのはアクセサリーだけなのか。詳しく見る。クライブが魔法を放つことができない状況でも三角を押したことに反応してサテライトが魔法を放つ。攻撃できないバハムートウィング中のチャージ中などに有効。そうなんだ。なるほどね。 うん、なんかこれも面白そうだけどな。でも強化済みか、強化済みで3か。まあちょっといろいろ見よう。はい。では、ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。おやすみなさーい。